G'day everyone, it's Dan here, Little Tassie Prepper. Today I'm looking at a game called This War of Mine. This game is based on the 1992 Bosnian War. In the game you are part of a group of survivors and you have to survive in a city which is under siege by the military. Okay, so these are the people I have. Basically this says that the military have surrounded the city and I'm caught in the middle of it while the rebels are holding out within the city. So I have to, with my 3 people here, I have to try and make sure that we have enough food, water, and what else? We're not injured, we're not hurt. We have to look after ourselves in this hellhole. So in this game you collect supplies and you can put them together to actually make more items, or like here I've found a lockpick. So in this game I'm just going to basically find a way to live. Each person in the game has their own skills. So this is Bruno, he's a good cook. This is Roman, he's trained in combat, so he's really good at fighting. And this is Arica, she can sneak quietly, so she's good while I go out and do the evening scavenging missions. So in this game I spend the day preparing for the night. So I make things, I feed my people, I sleep, and then at night time I can decide whether I want to send someone out and they will go out and look for supplies and look for things that will be of value to us. Now this game is within the survival genre because it includes various things you need to make sure that you live. You need to make sure that your people are fed. Let's see, there should be a journal somewhere. Where is that journal? Here it is. So like here it tells us that we've only got 1 chair, that we have to sleep on the floor, that if we get sick or wounded we'll probably get worse. We don't have a radio, so we don't know what's going on. We don't have any books. It's better than living on the streets, but it's not much better. So I need to make sure that I have food for my people. So at the moment I have no food. I need to make sure that they are warm. So this building has many holes in it. Luckily it's about 17 degrees Celsius, but if it turned into winter, which it often does in the game, my people would die. So I need to improve the shelter. I need to make a stove or something to keep them warm. I need beds so that they can sleep better and have a good night's sleep. And I need medicine in case they get injured or sick. So yeah, this is loosely based on the Bosnian war back from the 90s. I know a little bit about the war. I've looked into it, I've studied it. Australia actually took quite a few refugees from the war around that time. So I do have knowledge of sort of the situation. I've learned a little bit about it, and it's just a terrible amount of atrocities that were occurred there during the war. There was genocide. Sorry, what am I doing here? Yeah, it was not good for anyone to be living there. So I just need to make something. I need to make a metal workshop so I can make some tools. And I'll just put that over here. I read a really good, really interesting article. I'm still trying to find out if it's actually by a primary source, but it's called 1 Year in Hell, and it's written from someone who apparently survived the Bosnian War. It talks about the terrible things that the people had to do to survive. People were destroying empty houses, ripping floors up to have enough wood to burn to stay warm and to cook, that people would sell their bodies for food for their children. Murder and theft and all terrible things occurred. It's a really interesting article. I might put a link in it at the end of the video. I need a crowbar. So I'm going to get her to pop that open. The tools you have in this game do have limited life, so you need to think about what you want to use them for. Okay, someone else is using the crowbar, so I have to wait for them to finish. I found some bullets, okay. So I've got some interesting items here. I've got some medicine. Hang on, I'll go to a different menu. I've got medicine and a little bit of food, as well as some herbs which I can use to make medicine. I've got the crowbar. Got some materials here that I can use to make other items, like I can use that to make guns or blades. Water that I need to use to cook. I've got some jewelry which I can use to sell when a trader comes around, and some bullets that I can use in a gun. I think I'm pretty much. I think I do need to make a bed, but I've pretty much emptied out this house of items. Oh, hang on, there's more over here. Yep, need a bed. I guess that's a good spot for the bed. So this game does teach you a lot of things. It teaches you about the necessity of working together with people. Or in this game, nearly every day, you have to make a decision on an ethical decision, a moral decision on whether or not you do the right thing, or if you do let the decide to put your morals aside and take what you need to survive, which is something that those people would have had to think about every day, according to the article that I read and according to what I know about the war. Okay, so I'm just getting close to the end of the day, so I'll just let, what's his name, Bruno finish here. Yep, so it's 7:30 I think it is, or, yeah, 7:30 the day ends and the night phase begins. And I'll show you that now.